fellas. Welcome back to another episode of As the Champ Sees It, your Week 2 Power Rankings. Don't got a lot of time to bullshit today, so I'm going to dive right into it. Number 1 this week, 2-0, 255 total points scored, Jordan Strohs Bros. Had huge games from Jordy Nelson, and the Arizona defense absolutely ass-pounded the New York Football Giants into submission. You get the top spot for now, buddy, but we got questions with Adrian Peterson going out. Can you hang on to it next week against Zach? Not too sure. Number 2, A2GO. Dan, the only other 2-0 team, 253 points scored through 2 weeks. Questions remain, though, about Matty Ice. You took out the champ this week, but which Matt Ryan is the real Matt Ryan? The one that got you 35 points in week 1 or 11 in week 2? We'll see next week with a matchup against Word is Bird. Number 3, nobody saw this coming. No one. We all thought his draft sucked, but he's laughing behind Darren Sproles and the Buffalo D for 50 combined points. I can't believe that. And Brad, off to a 1-1 start, but the highest scoring team through 2 weeks with 264 total points. He won the game against Zach. He's got Richard up next. We'll see if he can keep this hot streak going. Number 4, Adirondack Flying Squirrels. Sheck knocked off J-Ball, even though Sheck seems to want to turn this league into an everybody gets a trophy T-ball fucking competition. Fuck the collusion, get it together, and maybe you can rise up the rankings. Number 5, Zach. Zach lost the bet to Brad. Looks like he's sleeping on the pot. Zach could have won this game. Could have been in it. But he left 34 points from Antonio Gates and his 3 big dick touchdowns on the bench for Dennis Pitta. Really, my man? Really? Number 6, me. Took a tumble this week, guys. I don't know what else to say. 73 points is fucking pitiful. Injuries or not. I'm going to look to bounce back against Ball U Hard and make sure that motherfucker's limp. Number 7, Word is Bird. Chase, I know what you're thinking. You tied, you didn't lose, you should be ranked ahead of me, but that's not how we roll. Ties are for fucking pussies. You were penalized for the tie this week in the rankings. You could have won, but your tight end, Allen from the Colts, got you 0. You can't get 0 from your tight end and expect to stay high in these rankings, Chase. Number 8, Richard. Richard, negative points from the Seattle D. Negative 1 point from the Seattle D with 25 points from Sammy Watkins on your bench. You're going to have to manage your lineup better if you want to move up, Richard. Number 9, J-Ball. J-Ball took the cues from all of us finally and changed his lineup, scored some points, so I moved him up. He had a huge game from Brandon Marshall and his 3 big dick TDs against the Niners. And he's going to try and stay out of the cellar this week by taking on the champ, but we all know that's not going to happen. And number 10, Team Barron. The newcomer's off to 0-2. The A.J. Green injury is scary, but the biggest problem I have with Barron is his fucking name. Come up with a new name, Barron. That shit sucks. Peace.